Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Let's dive into this UFC Fight Night matchup between Jack Tank Shore and Youssef the Moroccan Devil Zalal. We've got one guy fighting to maintain his place in the bantamweight pecking order, and another looking to prove his worth on a second run in the UFC. With Shore's grind-heavy style and Zalal's slick movement, this one's set to be a high-stakes chess match. Buckle up, it's about to get interesting. Jack Tank Shore Jack Shore, the -160 favorite with a record of 17-2, lives up to his nickname. He's got the forward momentum of a tank and a style that grinds down anyone in his path. Shore is a grappler at heart, and once he gets his hands on you, it's like trying to shake off an octopus. His clinch work, takedowns, and ground control are all top-notch, and he knows how to drain the life out of his opponents. Picture a boa constrictor in the form of a Welsh fighter. That's Shore when he's on his game. Against a guy like Zalal, he'll want to push the pace and turn this into a wrestling clinic. Shore isn't all about the ground game, though. He's got solid striking fundamentals, mixing in crisp boxing with low kicks to stay competitive on the feet. His jab is sharp, his footwork is solid, and he's got enough pop in his punches to keep opponents honest. He's like that friend who's decent at everything, which means he can switch gears when he needs to. But he's at his best when he's wrestling, smothering opponents, piling up control time, and racking up points. Against Zalal, Shore will be looking to exploit any gaps in his opponent's takedown defense. And if he gets Zalal down, it could be a long night for the Moroccan Devil. The potential downside with Shore? Sometimes he's so methodical that he lets fights get closer than they should be. He's had some decision wins where you feel he could have pushed harder for a finish. That tendency to play it safe could spell trouble if he gives Zalal any room to breathe. He's also coming off a couple of tough fights, which means he's got wear and tear. Nothing extreme, but enough to make you wonder if Zalal's fresh energy might shake things up. Youssef, the Moroccan Devil Zalal. On the other side, we got Youssef Zalal coming in as the +140 underdog with a record of 15-5. Zalal isn't just any comeback kid. He's here after racking up 5 straight wins to earn his second shot in the UFC. The Moroccan Devil has a style that's all about speed and unpredictability. He's not the type to sit in the pocket and trade shots. Instead, he's bouncing in and out, slipping punches, and throwing wild combinations from all angles. Zalal's striking is all about finesse, and while he might not have knockout power, his punches land like precise jabs with just enough sting to keep opponents from marching forward. One thing Zalal excels at is making his opponents look like they're fighting air. His footwork is slick, his head movement is on point, and his defensive grappling is solid. That's crucial against a guy like Shore, who's going to be hunting for any chance to drag him to the mat. Zalal's quick on his feet and will look to keep Shore chasing him while landing clean counters. He's like a mosquito in the summer, fast, evasive, and downright annoying for opponents trying to pin him down. But Zalal's Achilles heel has always been his struggle to seal the deal. He's more of a decision fighter, piling up volume rather than hunting for a finish. And while that style keeps him durable, it also means he can end up in razor-close rounds where the judges' scorecards are a toss-up. His key to victory is to use that evasiveness to stay out of Shore's wrestling range and turn this into a striking chess match. But if he can't avoid those clinch situations, things could get rough real fast. So, who wins? This matchup has all the makings of a classic striker versus grappler showdown. Shore's got the wrestling, the pressure, and the grit to control this fight on the mat, while Zalal has the footwork, speed, and creativity to turn it into a tactical striking match. It's all going to come down to who can impose their style. If Shore drags Zalal to the ground, it'll be a long night for the Moroccan Devil. But if Zalal can stay mobile and keep it standing, Shore might find himself frustrated. Official pick, Youssef Zalal. I'm going with the underdog here. Zalal's movement and hunger in his second UFC run might just be enough to pull off the upset. While Shore's wrestling is a serious threat, I think Zalal has the speed and stamina to keep things standing and eke out a close decision. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy, leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.